Say hello. You have a short description of this trip?
Live long and prosper. The first excursion to Fortress Hill Jerk, overall success. Not as accomplished as much in our radio procedures as we'd like.
Correct.
We'll get the YAM back on the air next trip.
And how will we name the road coming up here?
The road's being named coming up here since Farm Boy did the first boots on the ground explanation. The original waypoints will be named by him. That's his privilege.
Not Shit Hill?
No.
Oh, okay.
We've added some others. We do have a Haminator Heartache waypoint.
That's very good. I like that. That's where the tree is lower than the trucks?
That's where that the YAM shall not pass without further work.
That's right. Thank you very much. All right, I want some personal impressions here of the trip.
Personal impressions?
You got 15 seconds. Go.
Go. Well, we're here on the new property. I think it's great. Had a hard time coming up the hill. Here's my stepson. Doing well.
This guy?
This guy.
He's weird.
He is, ain't he?
No good at hanging antennas.
No.
You didn't hang it either.
No.
I was inside where it was wonderful and warm.
Exactly.
Couldn't get it hung even when he was getting paid.
I attempted to hang it, okay, and it got too confusing and
Well,
quick.
thank you very much for the help loading.
No problem.
No problem.
You have an opinion of this trip? You've been hunkered down and tanked out most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. It was a great trip, though.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Thanks. Your opinion of the trip. You've got 30 seconds. Go.
30 seconds. Good recon. I think it's got great potential. We'll work it out and we'll be here in June.
Okay. How did you like this trip?
It's newfound territory. I'm pleased with it.
It's a cool place, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
For 150 acres, no waiting.
150 acres, is that what it is?
Or something like that.
Yeah.
No waiting.
No waiting, that's right.
You think there's enough trees here for firewood?
Yeah. I think it'll pass.
That's it. That's all you get. Carry on.
Well, thank you, soldier.
What do you think of the trip?
Great trip, man. Love coming up here, hanging out with the guys, drinking some beer, having a good time with the fellowship. Looks
Bunch
great.
of animals, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Someday I'll get my radio to work and I'll join the crew.
All right, then.
Doc, what do you think?
I try to avoid it usually, but if you want to know about the trip,
Yes.
business as usual. Wet, muddy. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Is this mud?
You betcha.
Is there a lot of 10 seconds of your time, sir?
Well,
You seem to be the lead vehicle. Will we go off any cliffs going out? And what was your opinion of the fine trip?
The fine trip was fine. We will go off cliffs. We will get stuck. We will do our best to hang you up.
Thank you very much for the 10mm socket wrench.
Oh, you're more than
It saved the gasoline/diesel generator.
Oh, what happened to the diesel generator?
I swallowed it. I swallowed all the diesel.
Oh,
My staff, one of my staff, topped off the tank with diesel. It ran for about 10 seconds.
So you found a remedy?
I took the, here. I ended up taking the diesel generator, had like half gas, half diesel. So I checked the tank out, except that when you take your tank out, diesel starts to flow voluminously onto the ground, so that was a bad idea. Then we tried to take the valve out, the on-off, except that the Japanese have decided to use a Phillips screw that's like 50 feet behind the valve. That didn't work because we didn't have one. And then after modifying...
A 50-foot screwdriver?
It's a Phillips that long. And I modified a flat blade using the fire and a forge. However, that did not budge the Phillips screw. So then, I went into the front of the Ford F-150 and ripped the frigging windshield washer mechanism out, which contained tubes. Disconnected the tube coming from the valve, put an empty gas tank underneath it, and 2 hours later, the tank was bone dry. We reassembled it, put like a couple gallons of gas in it, started about 10,000 times, blew smoke, start, run, start, and then finally took off and ran. Some of the staff has left an obstacle. We'll go fix this. Here's another obstacle, which is the tree. The tree is way, way high, lower, hanging across the road, way lower than the truck. It's caused massive amount of problems. This may be a two-man log here.
That's kind of why I wasn't really planning on moving it myself.
So this is up to the Ford guys. You get rolling down that hill and God knows where it'll end.
Figured if it was in your way, you'd move it.
Just, yeah, some of the staff left that obstacle. You're gonna leave it right there just to make it a little more challenge?
Yeah, I thought so.
Why don't you roll it down the road and we'll see where it ends up?
Well, that'll definitely be a challenge. Then I might not be able to get around it.
Oh, God. Well, from somewhere near Logan, West Virginia, thank you very much. This Haminator, good luck. Don't do this at home, small children. Might as well document the stupidity.
Doing good, buddy.
This is another fine mess I got myself into. How do you like this stuff?
Live this down.
Look at that, I know, look at the two tracks. I might as well document it, right? Look at the tracks.
Yeah, you were that close from going over the edge.
That's a precipice there.
Yeah. Down there in here.
Yeah.
Wash out.
And the two-wheel drive suggestion, that was very good, actually.
Yeah, we figure if we get some friction going on back here, some static
Break
motion.
starting friction.
I was lighting them up, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I made a coal seam with that rubber.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. Are there any more tough spots, or are we about there?
All downhill.
It's all downhill from here, G.
You got any more switchbacks like this one?
Just 5 more.